What is up, gamers? I am here with the second episode of my Terraria Let's Play, and I'm going to assume you guys saw the first episode. Well, I can't even call it a first episode because it wasn't. I was recording on Funny Mic, which, as you guys probably heard, is god awful. So, yeah, hence what I'm doing now, and I will make up for it by probably condensing 2 hours of footage into one episode that is probably going to be around 20 minutes long. And it'll probably only show the interesting parts, aka no mining, really, probably just the major parts. So, hope you guys enjoy. And it killed the owl. Should probably get rope. Well, I have the merchant. Yeah, I'll get rope. Shot. Sickle. Not really. Perfect. I'm just gonna get that. I have to throw that down. Okay. Am I still playing on the Halloween update? There's no way. Well, then. I could care less. We. Yeah, probably be wise. Yeah. Oh no. There we go. And oh, that I really didn't like that. Hey, at least we got more iron. I'll say. Pickaxe. doesn't seem a lot better. The swords. The swords are, definitely. I could also make... I'm gonna make this. Okay, good. Now it's time we go back to the place I never wanted to return to. I hate this biome with a burning passion, but, you know, I can live. And I'll just make some... probably cactus armor. It's better than wood. No. Please no. Leave me alone. What did I do to you? Now they're trying to attack them. This isn't fair. Oh yeah, no, the respawn countdown. Ah yes, the best part of this new update, obviously. I don't know why they include that kind of keck. I wish it was like Minecraft and you could... Oh, that. Oh, I'm gonna... Kind of figured. Should I? I'm making this. Yep, there we go. Perfect. Okay. Every defense is good. Every bit of defense, I mean. Not every... You know what? No. Screw this. Yo. I could probably challenge them now. Or at least be on, like, an even level. Ruthless. Pog. Okay. Now. Now, it is time. I'm gonna tell a story, because I feel like it. So, I was online yesterday, just, you know, kind of vibing. And I'm kind of realizing to myself that I might have a little bit of a problem of, kind of doing stuff online, But that is not the point that I'm trying to get to. I was on r/unpopular opinion, and I decided it would be a great idea to just talk about religion, because, you know, yeah, why not? And, yeah, it didn't go well. I mean, I'm not surprised, but it was very annoying because, this one guy wanted to debate with me that not all religions should be respected, and that was what it was on the popular topic ones, like, religion, politics, all that. And, yeah. I was talking about how all religions, mainly mainstream ones, should be respected. No, not really no matter what, but, despite different beliefs. Other than, you know, kind of the ones that actively promote harming other religions. And that was pretty much all it was. And then this guy said, no, actually, some of them were founded on genocide, racism, and sexism. And I asked what I meant mainstream ones, so he corrected to Christianity. And he couldn't keep a stable argument, really, on why. He brought 3 verses on proving his point, and okay, it had the chance of, you know, a slight dissent to being correct if he knew how to defend his claim. And he couldn't. He literally just insulted my character, which is a major red flag in arguments, because then you know they're going to lose if you point it out. And that's what I did, and I said, you're insulting my character? You've practically lost the argument. And then he bring faith fallacies into it, which had nothing to do with what I was talking about. I was just talking about how it wasn't, because, I mean, I am a Christian, like 2 billion other people. And, you know, he was pretty much just insulting me for believing in God. Because he said, I suppose this isn't his first time, because he bring a lot of topics that are used against Christians who follow the Bible, being, so you're homophobic and believe all gays should be in hell, all of that, which is not true at all. Don't know where that came from, but no, that's not true. And yeah, that was pretty much his whole entire argument, and that was his point that he was trying to bring across, that, you know, I'm racist, and I'm sexist, I'm homophobic, because I believe in the Bible. And he literally... I'm pretty sure it was a he, not 100% sure, but it just felt like it was a guy. And it felt madly unnecessary, because my whole entire thing was about we should respect every religion, and it included his religion. Even though atheism is not a religion, I treat it as one because, you know, beliefs. So, yeah, he was getting upset about it for some reason. And I don't even try to hurt people's feelings, but I suppose I do with things I say. And, yeah, it didn't end well. It lasted about an hour, I'd say, it was a waste of time. I regret even responding in the first place. That's how much of a waste of time it was. I still take it as a win, even though it was more of a stalemate than anything, but, you know, I could care less, personally, because everyone should be respected, no matter the beliefs. Except if it's trying to harm certain other beliefs. That's how it should go. It was a waste of time. Shouldn't have happened. I take blame for it happening. I should have stayed... No, I shouldn't have stayed silent. I probably just should have... just... kinda not cared, really. Just saying, you can have your beliefs, I can have mine. And that pretty much would have been the end of it. No conversation. No argument, no, nothing. And I'd still have an hour left of my life. But, you know, I could care less. It didn't affect me. I don't think it affected him. I feel like that's how he's spent a lot of his Fridays. So, I could care less. I've never seen this biome before. I might have, but it doesn't look familiar. May I just say how much I love the yo-yo? I used to play on console, and once I got the Eye of Cthulhu console, which is a drop from Mothron, I believe. Once I got that, I pretty much used it 24/7 because of its insane damage. And then, once I beat the Moonlord for the first time, I got the Terrarian. And, I'm not sure if it has an infinite cast time. I don't believe it does, but yeah, I pretty much used it 24/7 to, yeah, just pretty much win. And I think that's the reason why I beat the Moonlord so many times, was because I used the Terrarian. I could be wrong. It might be because I literally did it, the Moonlord fight, with my friend about 7 times, won 6 of them, and always was right by the nurse. But hey, that's besides the point. And I have never found... I'd like this series to kind of just be my descent into madness with Terraria, which would make a great series name. But I don't know how to describe it. I just kind of want to try to get every achievement this series, because I've only had one other world, and I only had about 10 achievements in that world. I'm not sure what achievements, but I did have a couple that I didn't have, I'm not sure. I don't know where I was going with that. But hey, that's just a theory. A game theory. Thanks for watching. But yeah, this is mainly just gonna be trying to, for me, to figure out what I can do better, how this setup works out, and exactly just everything. It's not gonna be the worst thing in the world, but definitely is gonna be so far away from the best. But hey, I can live with that. I mean, yeah, there isn't really much to talk about. Wind. I wonder, probably gonna be like a spin-off off this series, is trying to pass, well, win the game only using yo-yos. It would probably just be one video, because I would not want to spread it across multiple videos, because that would just be a waste of your guys' time. And personally, I don't feel like that would be. I don't think that wouldn't make me feel good. Just be a waste of my time. Might as well get it over at once instead of, just trying to. Oh, let's go. Instead of just trying to wait it out, try to milk it for everything it has. What? Because if you enjoy my content, you will watch that whole probably 40-minute long episode. Might be 2 parts, but it definitely will not be a series. I refuse to do a whole entire series. That wouldn't make me feel good, because it wouldn't be what's right. Wood. Okay. Do I have any more stories? I don't really think I have anything interesting to tell. So, no, I don't. I do have other stories, just none that I want to share, personally. Okay, I've made it to the jungle. This is my least favorite biome music. No, actually, that's Crimson. That's why I always choose Corruption. Crimson is generally easier than Corruption, but I just absolutely hate Corruption's music. I mean, Crimson's music. Please, I don't want to be on iFunny for. No, please. I didn't mean Corruption. I love Corruption music. It is a permanent fixture on my Spotify playlist, just like Pig Step. But unlike Corruption, Pig Step is copyrighted because it's not by C418. What? May I just say how dumb that... I get it, it's from a different artist than C418, but why? Why did the best song in Minecraft have to be the one that gets copyrighted? And I don't want to hear anything like saying they're an independent artist, they can do what they want. Yeah, they can, but it is literally gaming music. I don't understand that. I mean, I kind of do. C418 made every other bit of music in Minecraft, so I can understand why those aren't copyrighted, because they're his. He pretty much just worked with Minecraft for that. So it kind of makes sense, but not enough for me to just not get upset over the fact that if I played Pig Step in a video, it would probably get copyrighted by Mojang or Lena. I don't remember her last name, or the person who made Pig Step. That is insane to me, because you could literally just be playing Minecraft, forget that you had Pig Step on, and wait, that's a hard thing to forget about. You could be playing Minecraft and just forget that it is copyrighted, and then just get claimed. You don't earn money. Imagine if that happened to, like, freaking Dream. I mean, the stands would riot on Twitter about it, but hey, you win some, you lose some. If the dungeon is not here, I wasted so much of my time, and I am going to end my video. Wait, am I even close to the end? Kind of. Relatively close. There should be fruit bats in this game. I know they're finished updating it and it's over pretty much completely. But I still think there should be fruit. There's so many things that 505 gaming and 505 games and or maybe yeah, 505 games could have added. For example, if you just look up Terraria 1.8 boss ideas, it's beautiful. I remember watching one 5 years ago. It wasn't 1.8 of course, but there was one where it was just a mechanized wall of flesh, and it looked amazing. And I know there's definitely some Terraria players who don't remember Acreon, that something like his name, or I know there are certain players who don't remember that, but that was a key part of Terraria back then, was, well, especially console, because it was only on console, was Acreon, or something like that. I don't remember the exact name, because he got removed for not being too much of a final boss. So they started working on the update with Moonlord. Not exactly sure which update that was, but they started working on Moonlord. So they removed him completely. And it wasn't sad, since especially when I was on console, I couldn't even get past past a blood moon on hard mode. Which, yes, it was very sad at the time, but looking back at it, I didn't even know how to smelt. Do I know why? No. How did I get past hard mode? Actually, this is an interesting story. I used to play on my dad's account when I was a little younger, about 8 or 9. I was playing on my dad's account, and I don't even know how I got so much friends, but I joined an online server, and this guy asked if I wanted a pair of wings, which are yeah, and I'm realizing now, later on, they were the rarest wings in existence. They were Red Wings. The Red's Wings, which is the developer. And they had infinite flight time. Or close to a very long flight time compared to, compared to other wings. And, yeah. This guy gave it to me, not knowing how rare it was. And, yeah, that's how... Oh, yeah, and he also gave me a Golem Fist, and a Godly Paladin's Hammer. No, I didn't know how rare the Paladin's Hammer was. Or how rare Red's Wings were. So, I created my own world, I used that account, and that character specifically, of course, to, kind of just, not really sink my feet into anything, just to, because I did play Terraria a couple of times, but I never really could get past. No, not Skeletron. Maybe it was Skeletron. No. It might have been either Skeletron or Wall of Flesh. I could never get past, but since I had Red's Wings and the Godly... Yeah, it was Godly. Godly Paladin's Hammer. Yeah, I kind of was undefeated until it got to hard mode, and the Wraiths, Vampires, and all of those started to spawn. And I didn't even know how to make a house. The only NPC that I had, I had all of them, but they all would instantly die because I didn't know how to make housing. Don't know why I didn't look up a YouTube video or whatever, since I did have a little tablet. Yeah. I didn't know how to do it. So, eventually I didn't get rid of the world. It is still on a hard drive, but that hard drive is corrupt. So I can't get that back. In this episode of me practically just ranting on while doing nothing. Hope you enjoyed.